can't be bothered to open up your mouth wide enough to say the words you're saying. When I was 16, my mum told me I was going to the night outlet to go buy some sweats. And it was kind of weird because my dad showed up and I was like, why is this guy coming on to see me try on some sweatpants? We drove for like 25 minutes and we stopped at an industrial complex and I looked up and there's one side I was living as family therapy and I went, hey, this isn't really like a night outlet out here, what's going on here? So I ended up going in there. 45 minutes of me and my parents just hashing out the worst shit possible. Complete stranger. And it gets even worse that when we get home, my mom and dad are like, we're never going back there ever again. I can't believe you told that woman everything about our family. She also said, I didn't agree with anything she said. The woman just said that they should probably listen to me a little bit more, but you know, that didn't really get on too well. Ooh, what's this one went on? Oh yeah, I went home for a while over the start of the year because someone died. But when I went back there, I met up with someone who I hadn't seen since I was in primary school. But the only reason I met up with him is because he posts stories of him smoking on his story constantly. So I was like, this guy has weed, I'll go talk to him to get some. When I went and talked to him, he kept reminiscing about how primary school was like the best time of his life, which is kind of weird because like you talk to most people, they're like, yeah, I peaked in like secondary school or university, and this guy's like, no, when I was 8 years old, so during the language pieces, I was like, my life is never gonna get better than this fucking shit. And he just keeps talking about it, and it's hilarious. And we were talking about other people that like I'd forgotten about, that I hadn't like thought about since primary school. Like this one kid that I knew, and I knew this kid was gay when I was 7. I don't know, I picked up on his like subtle hints or whatever. I had a pretty good gay dog, but it's pretty funny to me that I knew this kid was gay all at the same time, still being like, yeah, no, Santa Claus is gonna come at the end of the year, and he's gonna bring me my weed. Jeffy Epp is in the Epstein files, no shit. But he got leaked for getting banned on Xbox in 2013, which is hilarious. Do you know how bad you have to be to get banned on Xbox in 2013? And this guy probably got called the N-word by one of these guys in the row, and then he started freaking out. He was like, man, fuck this kid! Yeah, that's a pretty good idea! And then he started an island, he started a crew, and apparently Elon Musk wasn't cool enough to join the club because he started rapping emails and like, Jeffrey, I want to go to your wildest parties. And then like fast forward 6 years later, he's like, Donald Trump was in the Epstein files and he raped the children and I was never there. You can check I was never there on the island. And they released an email and he's like, can I please come? I want to get the horn guy. I hear you're the sickest shit going. Next thing. Anyway, I live in a tiny little apartment in Hoxton and there's like 3 guys in it. And it's even worse now because I got like 4 of my friends staying there. There's like 7 guys in one apartment with one shitty little bathroom. It gets real bad, like with so many people in one apartment, like you get the runs where like you take a shit, like it's gotten to the point where it's like that episode of Peep Show where I take a shit in my bag and I feel like a dog. Which is not really great for me because I was raised in like, you know there's such a thing as like a God-fearing household. My mom raised me in like a dog-fearing household, which is pretty similar, but the only difference is it's just spelled backwards. But like that raised me and I went like, I'm just afraid of dogs. No, I hate going to dog park and like the families that walk with dogs are barking at me. The only moral dilemma of, I'm gonna have to kick the shit out of this family dog in front of a 7-year-old boy who's like, no, not Fluffy! And I'm just sitting there like, can't get this shit out, I don't like that. I don't know. Whenever I was like 12, as every young boy does, I was like fascinated by the concept of fellatio. So you know what you do, you like go into the bathroom and start tugging at it and try and work out how you can suck your own dick. I got pretty good at it. I got so close that I was able to put my leg above my head, sort of like this. Get like that. And one like that, I would have it like stretching like this. And then I managed once just to get a tip in, but there were 3 thoughts that went through my head. This sucks. Is this gay? And am I molesting myself because I don't enjoy it? I had a funny thing doing about like a fat guy who's like, I just lost over 120 pounds, and he wheels himself out of the wheelchair, and he's like, I've cut off my legs. I didn't do it with any drugs. No? What about this? Is a great one to end on. They're making new Dracula films. Here's my new pitch for a Dracula film. It's called Gay Dracula, and the punchline is he goes, I want to suck your penis.